guys, Forest KI7QCF. It is 5:55 a.m., which means in Utah the sun is rising at this very second. Yep, it just hit 5:56, so the sunrise is now official, although I do not see it because I am right up against a mountain. But we are at Loafer Mountain, US-11644, and we are going to do some early morning CW. I'm not a morning person. I got to go to work in about an hour, and if you ever see me out this early, 99% of the time I just happen to wake up. I woke up pretty early and I thought, hey, I should go do a POTA activation. So thanks for joining me. I have had a lot of success with early morning though. I think part of it's being in Utah, and I've got a bunch of people east of me that are already awake. I think we're gonna go pretty high power today. We're gonna go 30 watts. Not your typical QRP activation from me. I have been using the ATAS and the 891 quite a bit, so let's call QRL. We're on 14053. Oh, sounds good to me. But yeah, let's get a quick activation in this morning. Hopefully a half hour, 45 minutes would be great. Because yeah, once we hit about an hour, I gotta skip out of here. I'm only about 7 minutes from my house. The nice thing about this early is I could come back during lunch and finish it up. I will say I don't see a ton of guys on 20 meters. I think that there's one other activator right now, which isn't a good sign. And I've tried to do 40 meters at this time of day. Doesn't work. It works, there's just nobody awake. I did just crank my power up. We're at 40 watts. I think he was 5'9". Should have given him the 5'9". Thanks for hunting me, KI5GTR. You have a cool call sign because I like GTRs. He hunted me last night, Lower Hobble Creek. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cheated. I don't copy that fast. I just knew it was him because I saw he was hunting. He got this dude in Massachusetts on 20 meters, so I thought, ooh, hopefully he comes and hunts me. I really did. I saw he hunted somebody and I was like, I wonder if he's gonna hunt me, and then right then I heard him come to me. KI5GTR. Cheers. That's pretty good. All right, well, if I got 559 Arkansas, we're in business. I do struggle in this, like, I'm in a deep canyon. The nice thing about this early is it's like 65 degrees, so I can just sit in my car, windows, doors closed. The last 3 to 4 weeks, anywhere I go, if I'm in my truck, doors, windows, I have to find shade. It is really windy this morning. Well, I just got picked up by RBN for the first time, and you guys know I've been calling CQ over 10 minutes, so that's a good sign. Sorry guys, kind of a slow start. Think that's a 5.9? That's what I want, is 599 into Texas. That guy was booming. K5KGK. Great signal. Yeah, I sent him the good evening. At about 6 a.m. So had to correct that. It's funny as we do that in real life. We say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening at the wrong time. That's like a very common human mistake. So it's fun to do it in CW as well. I might be coming back on my lunch break today, so going a little slow. Has it been 3 5.9s in a row? Is that what I gave KI5 GTR? It's been some good signals. They're just few and far between at the moment. I guess it is a work day. You know, most guys are at work. It's 8 a.m. on the East Coast. I do love when guys spot me. Sometimes as a hunter, you know, I'm really looking at the top of the list. And if RBN's not spotting me, it can go 7-8 minutes and I'm not spotting myself. And so KJ5T, thanks for spotting me. Steve in Central Texas, appreciate it, man. If you ever watch this. So 3 QSOs, all are K5s, Texas and Arkansas so far. I do feel like I notice that when I'm activating in canyons. I feel like I get NVIS to like when I'm at Hobble Creek, there's this one place I go, and I just get Illinois, Minnesota, Wisconsin over and over. And there may be no rhyme or reason, but. And then what's fun is at Lower Hobble Creek, that's when I'm in the middle of the valley. There's people that come to me and they hunt me there every time. Like I'm putting in my logbook, and the only times they've ever hunted me is at that park. And I've activated 30 other parks pretty frequently. 7, 8 other parks pretty close. And I know it's because of where I'm situated. The mountains play a big part in Utah for a POTA activator. All right, 22 dBs on RBN. That's what I'm looking for. Did I get that right? I think he came to me last night as well. Could be wrong. Thanks for coming to me, KF4CGP. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, I don't want to, be a know-it-all or anything, but Arkansas, Texas, Texas, Arkansas, Texas. Just telling you guys about that Canyon NVIS. I'm just booming on Arkansas and Texas. So. What's the line on my next QSO being Arkansas or Texas? Maybe I can get my buddy in Mississippi. I think he's a K5 as well. I think it's KC5TGT in Mississippi. He finally got me in the log at Lower Hobble Creek last night. He watches some of my videos, which I appreciate. But I love it. I think Texas is when I started POTA, I put up a huge map and I started to track parks I've hunted, which is a really good idea if you want to get into POTA. It's a lot of fun. And I color the pins by band. And obviously Texas is like, I actually think I have more in Oregon, but Oregon and Texas are my two top states for parks hunted. And then as far as an activator, Texas is by far my most amount of QSOs, which is great. I was actually born in Texas. Really, I'm from Utah. I've lived in Utah basically almost my entire life. Well, I almost stabbed my finger. But there we go. We got a K4, Tennessee. So I think that only further solidifies my theory. Right? Like, geography, I mean, doesn't Tennessee border Arkansas? It does. Never been to Arkansas, I have been to Tennessee. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got about 30 more minutes. I think we're gonna get park activated because with every minute that the morning goes on, I think it increases the odds. Yeah, I'm booming into RBN too, so my signal's out there. $34 dBs. I'm definitely running high power. I think I'm at 40 watts, 45 watts. If you're wondering, I'm on a Bioenno 12 volt, 20 amp, which is a great battery. I'm probably abusing it right now. I think I'm ready for another part of the country. I want to hear that my signal's getting out there, other than 3 states. I'd be really proud of my West Coast friends. If I can get, I need like California, Oregon. I need somebody at 5:30 in the morning hunting me, asking me how many parks I've hunted at 5:30 in the morning. Great to get you in the log, Andy. I'll admit I cheated on that one too. I did see he was out hunting. I think he got KW4NJA in Georgia, and that doesn't happen often, but that's twice this morning I've seen guys that hunt me frequently hunting others, and I'm like, I bet they're about to come to me, and literally within seconds they do. And so I hear WA and I'm like, oh, that's Andy. Appreciate you coming to me today. Not sure if my camera just froze. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're gonna get park activated. My buddy Steve. Good to get you in the log, Steve. I think Steve is definitely #1 on my activator QSOs. He's I think he's a leader at a couple parks that I hunt or that I activate. I think like Hobble Creek, that's my most activated park. All right, well, we've been Arkansas, Texas, then we did step out and get Tennessee, came back to Texas, then Missouri, Georgia. But if you guys are getting the idea, my propagation is going a very specific direction this morning, and it is the one area of this canyon that has an opening. Everything else is blocked, other than behind me. but it's a little early on the West Coast. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's like 6:39 a.m. and my alarm went off. This is when I'm supposed to be waking up. I work from home, so wake up, shower, and I'm sitting at my desk by 7 a.m. So it'd be great. I just need, I've been counting, but I keep forgetting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more. This will be perfect. Then I'm have parked activated and head out of here. I could come back during my lunch if I want to stack up more QSOs. I haven't done that before. I mean, I have when I needed to. I think I'll probably just upload this log though. When WD4 Dan came to me, I did hear an RO really faint. But man, it was super faint, and then they didn't come back. Let's see if my 10th QSO to activate is somewhere other than that geographic region. Not that I have any issues with it, but it'd be funny to get like I don't know, like Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia hunted me last night. I forget his call sign, but we have a bunch of QSOs together. Or Saskatchewan, or my buddy in Alaska, but that's pretty early in Alaska. I have realized that I send with my, if you've been watching me send, I send with my middle finger and my thumb. And I realize I do that because I'm holding my pencil. But even when I'm not holding my pencil, it's kind of what I'm used to now. All right, guys, that was my QRL call because it's 6:46. I'm about 8 minutes from my house, so I'm gonna lower the ATAS, take off the ATAS, stick it in the back of my truck, head home, and I will be at my desk at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining me. Successful activation. Let's hope so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've said it along the way, but it was all Georgia, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, and that's it. And that's great. I freaking love that. So that's the way this propagation was. Let's see if I can show you guys the canyon. See that? Sorry, my windshield's so disgusting. Need a car wash. But that's that little gap in that canyon where Arkansas and Texas are. So thanks for joining me, guys. A lot of fun. We'll see you next time. 73.